Well, hello everyone. It is January 26th, and you're on the Duchess of Unicorn YouTube channel, and I appreciate you being here. I'd like to quickly share my browser with you. I'm in the United States, and I'm sure if you have dropped into any of my other videos, you will maybe already know that. I am rather new to YouTube, but that's okay. I have an interest just like you in the Meghan Markle debauchery that's going on. And of course, now it's kind of turning into a road back to her celebrity status, where she's now going to switch from being a royal family member. And I think they're probably, and again, this channel is all of my opinion, is for entertainment. And you know the disclaimers. I'm just sharing with you what I believe and what I think and what I see. And I do my research, but I also mix that research with a little of my thoughts and my kind of my opinion on what the hell I think is going on with these people. And it'll be just fun to see if it's right. You know, intuition is something we all have. Some of us tap into it harder than others, and so I'm going to use a lot of my intuition as well. And this, obviously, my channel or my videos are not for children in any capacity. And so let's get into it. And you know, obviously, we're on the domain, so all my content's found on public domain. All right, Meghan Markle dropped out of Megxit event at the last minute. Ooh, sounds like she was scared. Okay, Meghan Markle was supposed to stand beside her husband, Prince Harry, when he publicly defended their Megxit, so their exit, but left him in the lurch at the last minute, according to his report on Sunday. The Duchess of Sussex, 38, or could be older, was expected to stand shoulder to shoulder with Harry, 35, at the Centibali charity event in London last Sunday, as he said they had no other option but to leave royal duties, according to the Mail on Sunday newspaper. Instead, it's always instead, she left him at the last minute to face the world's cameras alone, sources told the UK paper's Talk of the Town column. It was always billed as a Meghan and Harry event behind the scenes, with hopes the Duchess might speak or play a part in the speech, a source told the paper. All of a sudden, we were told Meghan wasn't going to be making an appearance after all, let alone making a speech. The excitement of a double Sussex appearance at such a historic moment in royal history left the event oversold. Of course it did. With a fountain removed from the venue to make room for more tables, the paper said. Meghan instead stayed in Canada with baby Archie. You know my feelings on baby Archie. It comes amid another report in the same paper claiming that Meghan's mother, Doria Raglan, was a silent but steely influence behind Megxit. She is like the Queen. She never complains and never explains, a former confidant of the 63-year-old Doria told the paper, saying that Harry in particular turns to her for advice. Well, that probably does not sit well with the Queen, and in hearing so, that would probably explain not just the only reason, but probably would explain why William has been appointed another role in his furthering his duties in the royal family. Whoops, let me go back. We didn't want to go on watermelon water, but I do like it. Pardon me. Okay. For Harry, her discretion and silence meant the world, a source told the Mail on Sunday. When Meghan and Harry announced they were walking away from their jobs as royals to be financially independent, it immediately smacked of Doria. Being financially independent has always been important to her. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just do this particular video today on this particular topic. and just offer you my opinions. You know, this is not something you probably haven't heard already. I know I haven't, but it's really interesting how Meghan completely seems to be reported as always bailing. When the times get tough, the tough get running. And I feel like Meghan is really making it look worse and worse and worse that Harry even chose her. Now, what's really interesting is Harry is in it for good. I mean, you know, whatever forward movement these two make, whether it's on the road to divorce, which personally I think it is, because you hardly ever see them together. You hardly ever see, in the past, since they did that last quick walkthrough in the UK, and then she split back to Canada, you don't really hear or feel or see anything going on in terms of those two being together. And it seems to me like they really aren't together. It seems like they're on their way out. And I also feel like when the Queen says a time of transition, I feel like that's only a time for this divorce to start its proceedings. Like it's really going to be on its way down. And none of us really care in terms of, it doesn't matter in our day-to-day life, but it's really interesting how this can be go from such a big glorious event to something so sad and petty. And it feels like Meghan completely brings the heat. Like she completely brings that other half of everything that says, wow, could he have absolutely ever picked anybody worse for him and his family? And knowing that Prince Harry knows this from when he was a little kid, you know, as far as he could remember knowing, he would know that the person he brings in would need to be somebody very unique in terms of to help him in his role. And she really, really reflected poorly on him. And it makes a lot of us wonder how, how, you know, Americans, well, her being American and biracial and just the kind of person she is, again, an actress, how that really put a damper on Prince Harry's fire. He has to be just looked at like, wow, what a shame. And so I'm going to leave you with that today. That was page 6. That's from page6.com. And you can look that up yourself. And I will come back at you with another video. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.